Hi guys, welcome to Football Tubes. This is the review of France versus Germany in the second semi-finals of Euro 2016. The world champions Germany are out, and France, they reached the first major final for the first time in 10 years since the World Cup in 2006. This is also their first Euros final since winning the tournament way back in 2000. Germany, they've been outplayed. Yeah, they had a great run. They've just been outplayed by a fantastic French team. I'm not going to say they are the best French team since the last decade, with players like Deschamps, Zidane, Djorkaeff, Petit, Desailly, Leboeuf, Barthez. No, I don't really call that. And Thierry Henry, Vieira, but I don't really call them that the greatest team. That's pushing my luck. But I think they're gonna win for France. I think they're gonna win it. I'll get back to I'm gonna talk about a little bit of the final a little bit later. For Germany, gutted. Another semi-final defeat. France, it'll be 24. It'll be by time for Germany by time the next Euros in 2020. In 2020, they just gone 24 years without winning the European Championships. That's 2.5 decades. 2.5 decades. They just ended 2.5 decades by winning the World Cup. They gone about 2.5 year decade without winning the World Cup. 2 years ago. Now they're gonna win another 24 year, another 4 years for winning a Euro. Do you think they're gonna win the Euro? Time will tell. For France, for Germany, this is the same team. They not really similar. They got some players, some survivors who just won the World Cup 2 years ago. Now they're gonna miss that. For some of the players, they're gonna bite on the next Euros. They'll be getting on. Ozil's 28. He'll be 30. He's turning. I think he's 38 in December. 27. He'll be 31. That'll be his last chance. Muller. He'll be 32. This is for this decade. I thought it's going to be the start of the German goal generation. But I don't think it. I think the defense is really woeful. The core of the defense that got retired after the World Cup are Philipp Lahm and Per Mertesacker. Lahm retired. Mertesacker, he's gone. The struggle. The Euro 2016. This is Schweinsteiger's last tournament. He'll be too old for the next Euros. I think he'll play in one more World Cup. But this is his last Euros. For Bastian Schweinsteiger, he's won everything in football. He haven't won the Premier League yet. He's won the Bundesliga many a times. I think it's 3 or 4. I think he won 3. Yeah, he's won Bundesliga on some occasions. He's won the German Cup. He's won the Champions League. He's won the Champions League, and he's just won the World Cup with Germany. And now, eluding him is the European the Euros, and he's not going to get that. He's blown it. I think the biggest blow, the minute Hummels got suspended, you got Boateng. can't explain. This was their biggest chance, and they're blowing it. You know, and they got and Podolski. This will be his last tournament. Some of them will play 1 or 2 tournaments, but 1 or 2 Euros. But some of them who were in their 30s, this is a bit of a last, and they had they had a good tournament. They had a fantastic start in the tournament. Yeah, they had a slip up against Poland, but yeah, they survived it. They survived. They survived a penalty shootout against Italy, and now they're wasted. Joachim Low, they're in the they're already in the Confederations Cup because they qualified 5 winning the World Cup in 2014. But I don't think it'll be his last tournament. We don't know if he could stay on or not. For Germany, they haven't got a replacement so far. I think in 30 years, let me see if Low stepped down in 2018 after the 2018 World Cup. I think they'll go for Klopp. Depends who you do well at Liverpool. Okay, for Germany, you had chances like Draxler, Muller. He's had a shit of a tournament. He's a main man for Bayern Munich. He scored goals in he scored goals in Bundesligas. He scored goals in the Bundesliga. He scored goals in the Champions League. He scored goals in the World Cup. But he can't score goals in the Euros. He has a shit of the tournament. Simmons Ozil's had a shit. He had really 1 or 2. He had 1 or 2 assists in the Euros, but he can't really match his performance with ours. Compared. Let's go back let's go talk about the Ozil. Compare the 2 Ozils, the Ozil from Arsenal and the Ozil for Germany. Ozil created the most assists last season for Arsenal. In Germany, I think he's conceded 1 or 2, and he scored 1 in the Euro. I can't remember he scored in the Euro. I'm not too sure. Can't remember the goal. I think it's. Yeah, I think he scored. Yeah, he scored against Italy. Sorry, can't remember. But it's back to the drawing board. They've got to do well there. Germany's next campaign's the Confederation Cup, and also they got the qualification campaign for the World Cup. And let's move on to the French team now. The French, they done very well. Yeah, they had some roadblocks, but France, they defend very well. They know they've been doing. I think they can recapture the memories of 84 and 98. Let's go about talk about the final a little bit. I think they beat Portugal. Portugal, they got one man, Ronaldo. Portugal, they haven't faced a big team yet. I think they'll get battered. By defense wise, I think some of them, they beat Portugal. They had a shit start in the tournament, in the group stages. Then the slight picked up in the knockout stages. They took in the last minute goal against Croatia. They beat Poland on penalties, and they beat Wales last night. But I don't think they'll win the final. I don't think the mentality. They never beat. I think they will struggle against a big nation. I think for France they gotta be careful. Ronaldo, Nani, but I think France got the advantage. Ronaldo, Pepe will be back. They got one talisman, Ronaldo. France have got Griezmann, Payet, Pogba in that squad. They did very well. And that Loris, fantastic goalkeeper. If they win this Euro, I think Dejan will stay on. I think why you want. I think he'll make France. If he win the Euros on this Sunday, he'll stay. He'll probably stay at France, man. He'll probably have a plan to make France really a success again, like turn the tide. You know, you take 10 years ago. Who's better, France or Spain? It'd be the French. You know, with Henri, Zidane, Pierre, and co. And then you go back to this decade. It's been the Spanish, you know, with Villa, Silva, Fabregas, Torres. I think this will turn. I think that the tide has changed to France. I think they'll dominate. If they're gonna win, I think they'll win world. In my opinion, I think they'll go on to be world and European champions. They're gonna, you know, I think they'll do the French success. You know, the squad is gonna get bigger. It's going to be more successful. What they did in the 90s, and really, who knows? Yeah, let's go to the. Yeah, there we go. There was a controversial penalty by the Bastian Schweinsteiger. Griezmann, he's having a good tournament. This is his second tournament. You know, didn't really do much. I think he scored 1 or 2 in the World Cup 2 years ago, but Euros he scored 6 goals. He's won the Golden Boot. For my opinion, he's won the Golden Boot. There is no way Ronaldo will catch up. It's Griezmann. He got the Golden Boot. He's the first French player since really Zidane. I don't remember. You know, Griezmann. And Griezmann scored the second goal, killed the game off. And you know, Giroud had chances. Giroud had that chance, but I don't care about Giroud. You know, the guy is shit. For my opinion, Giroud is shit. He's just absolutely shit. 3 goals in tournament, 3 goals in the Euro so far, and he's just fuck it. He's just like I think he's gone. I'm gonna off subject here. I think Wenger needs to get off his fucking arse and say he's not good enough. He's just not. I bet Wenger was at that match. Watch Giroud and say, not good enough. He's just not that man. His mentality is shit. He's just not fast enough and clinical enough to be a world-class striker. You know, Griezmann is the talisman. You gotta realise, Griezmann is the talisman, not Giroud. Griezmann. I think defense play very well. That Laurent Koscielny and that Samuel Umtiti. They just really connect as a bond. If they do well on Sunday, I think the tide has to change. I think they'll go back. I think that the Euros will be their turning point, and they'll go back to be the original French side 20 years ago, and really do the same thing because the Spanish did. Follow with the 3 tournaments. Who knows? It's long. We're in 2016 now. It'll be 3 years now. Be a bigger and better, bigger and good cracking for each time. What they did in the 1990s. France go through. Fantastic. Okay, that was my review of the semi-finals of France versus Germany. Remember, this Saturday is the Euro 2016 awards. I'm gonna do the Midfield of the Year award a little bit later. Like, subscribe, and write, and stay tuned to Football Tubes for the very latest in the world of football. Thanks for watching, you guys, and Vive le Bleu. Well done, France.